Tonight, COVID-19 concerns flaring once again at the Lee County Jail. The Lee County Sheriff's Office, which runs the jail, confirms it is seeing a spike in the number of inmates who've tested positive for the virus and have to be quarantined. In a statement, the Sheriff's Office claims that it's following every protocol to keep inmates and staff safe, but a man who's been in there for more than a month claims that's not the case. Fox 4's Rochelle Oline has more. Rochelle?
Since the start of the pandemic, we have struggled to get up-to-date numbers on positive COVID cases within the Lee County Jail. That said, tonight, the man you're about to hear from says the current spike they're seeing could have been prevented.
Hello, this is a prepaid call from an inmate at the Lee County Jail.
COVID concerns while incarcerated.
Yeah, I have rheumatoid arthritis, so my immune system's already shot.
That's the reality many people are facing.
And then as far as prisoners, 90% of the jail is on quarantine.
And Michael Brown is one of them. He's in the Lee County Jail and says his fears have skyrocketed because staff isn't following proper protocol.
The COs are not wearing masks except for when they want to.
He also claims that inmates aren't being quarantined properly.
They pulled 2 guys out of here and said that they had COVID, right? So they put us on quarantine, and then they turn around and bring those same 2 guys back. But yet, we're still on quarantine for like 3 more days.
We reached out to the Lee County Sheriff's Office for details. They couldn't confirm COVID numbers in the jail, but said they are seeing an increase. That said, they also claim that they are following CDC protocol.
I feel absolutely helpless when you try to call and contact, the upper hands, you don't get nowhere.
Brown's fiance, Ashley, emailed Fox 4 to get some answers, so we called 2 prisoners' rights advocates.
Well, I don't know specifically what's going on with the situation in Lee County. I do know that anybody who's in jail is innocent until proven guilty and has rights.
People who are incarcerated absolutely have the right to be protected from COVID-19.
But what do you do in a case like this, where the jail is saying one thing, but an inmate claims something else is going on? Sue Ming Ye with the Pennsylvania Institutional Law Project says inmates can lean on advocacy groups and their loved ones for help, and they can even pursue a lawsuit if the situation warrants it. But first, she recommends they file a grievance within that facility.
It's like a complaint on a piece of paper, submit that. Unfortunately, that's not always effective in getting immediate changes, but that is an important internal mechanism to alert the prison that incarcerated people have concerns.
That inmate you all just heard from, he says another way to cut down on the spread of the virus between inmates is that nonviolent offenders should be released on bail, and it's a practice that we saw at the start of the pandemic all across the country. To read LCSO's full statement on their COVID protocols or to find some resources for inmates and their families, you can head to our website, fox4now.com. In Fort Myers, Rochelle Oline, Fox 4.